So the initial start to this weight loss journey was because I was morbidly obese, 435 pounds, and I'm a truck driver. I needed to regain my health, regain functionality, flexibility, and stuff like that on the job sites. I also had to be able to fit in between the steering wheel. That was super important. And since I started this week, I had a really close friend of mine here at work. He started his first ever 5-day water fast. This guy went in with both feet. He accomplished the entire week. He also called me just about every single day to let me know his progress, and he had some amazing progress, and everything he did throughout his 5-day water fast went almost exactly to my very first 5-day water fast that I did when I started this weight loss journey. Good morning, guys, from Alaska here. That's Big John. I've been really excited about getting out here and talking about this week's weight loss progress, what I've been doing, how I've been getting there, and the reason why I'm doing it. Now, since that time, I have managed to become 100% carnivore, quite accidentally. It wasn't something that I wanted to strive to do. There were times in my weight loss journey where I was trying to be 100% carnivore, where I was doing like 5-day stretches. I did 30-day stretches of carnivore type eating just to see what would happen. Just recently, I started a BBBE challenge, bacon, butter, beef, and eggs, and that is going extremely well. It's lost me quite a bit of weight throughout the week, and I just basically come back here and talk about what happened throughout the week in hopefully a more relatable way than a guy in a lab coat or somebody that's extremely healthy trying to explain things, to the everyday average person. And before we get too far along in the video, I did want to say that everybody that comes to this community, that comes to my videos and comments, joins my live streams, you guys are the inspiration that helps keep me going, and you have been since day one when I first started my weight loss journey. I have people that have been here since before my weight loss journey began, and I was making like Walmart shopping videos and Alaska type shopping content. Those people are still around, and they email me, they send me messages, and yeah, they're extremely helpful. So let's not waste any more time and actually get on into the details of this week's weight loss. Now, I did some things differently, so if you're a previous viewer from before, yeah, I got some different stuff coming at you right now. But yeah, let's get on into this week's weigh-in. So I started my adventure this morning right out of the bedroom. And this is something I do not normally do, which is get on camera without my shirt on, doing the whole flexi pose. But, since I have lost this much weight, I have gained so much confidence. Now, one problem I will have is this annoying excess skin down here at the bottom of my belly. I think that's going to be a problem here in later weeks because I'm starting to have to tuck my shirt in to my pants because I get a lot of pain right around the belly area from where my belly laps over my belt, and I sit in a truck all day. So let's get this scale out and get it set up and see what happens here. Yeah, let's keep in mind, I started this week's, last week, I believe I was like at 289.7, and we're going to see what we got right now. 280, what are we going to have? All right, 282.9 is this week's official weight. Well, I apologize, guys. I just got a new cell phone. This thing wants to continuously update right now because that's what cell phones do. So I'm kind of like working off of 2 cell phones here. This is my previous phone, the one that gave me all the problems. But let's see here. Yeah, I started the last week at 289.7. And it looks like this week was 282.9. That's 6.8 pounds of weight loss. Just doing what I did this week, and that was just BBB, B, and E. I sound like a toddler trying to tell you the name because that's like, what, 3 B's? Like I'm 3 years old. Anyways, yeah, let's try to figure out which phone I need because this is frustrating. Okay, throughout this entire week, I was experiencing weight loss daily, on the daily basis. So every single day, I was losing anywhere from 1 pound to 1.5 pounds of weight, sometimes 2 pounds. That was extremely motivating and making me want to keep on going. I was feeling extremely healthy. The majority of the foods I was eating was steak and that I bought at Costco last week when I did a bulk meat haul from Costco. I also picked up some 70/30 ground beef. That was something else I was eating throughout the week. That was nice, actually having eggs, steak, and a little bit of ground beef on there with a lot of salt. And that was the majority of what I was eating as an OMAD diet, one meal a day at the end of the day. So I was going throughout my day drinking mainly water. These 3 bottles of water right here is typically what I take to work. The black bottle is the one that I put my electrolytes in, and I like to use a product called No Salt. You can find it in the seasonings or salt aisle at Walmart, and that's just potassium. That's to hopefully help prevent leg cramping that I might get throughout the workday, and also other cramps around the body, plus cramping while I'm sleeping at night. And another simple product I like to use to make electrolytes is Redmond's Real Salt. If you want to make electrolytes at home and not have to buy a subscription to something like that for electrolytes or other types of random things, I try to promote doing this on a budget, because this is stuff that we've been doing for hundreds of years and we haven't had to buy anything from anybody else. So Redmond's Real Salt and water are seriously the only 2 ingredients you need to make electrolytes for yourself throughout the day at home, and stuff to take with you to work. You don't have to buy some fancy stuff in a package, is where I'm going. Now with my electrolytes, I like to add a little splash of apple cider vinegar and a little splash of lemon juice. That's just to help with the flavor. There's also some definite benefits with the lemon juice and also the apple cider vinegar. So this is basically what I do every day to make it throughout my work day. And I do this, I take it to work, and it seems to work similar to an energy drink. So I can drink my electrolytes all the way up until noon, and then afternoon I'll start working on the other 2 bottles before I come home. So every day when I got home, I started eating steak and eggs. And then I started the week out with steak and about 3 eggs. And for every day after that, I started adding a little bit something extra, which was maybe either an extra egg per day, or I was adding a little bit of ground beef that we had sitting in the fridge and needed to be cooked. And that worked really well. That made me feel really good. So let's talk about how I felt throughout the week. Now, I started this journey of trying to do BBB and E over the weekend. And the first day was actually a little bit hard. I had to reach out to a buddy of mine, Todd at Carnivore Cure, because while he was doing his live stream, he gave me some pretty decent advice. He's always given me decent advice. So if you don't know who Todd is, go check him out at Carnivore Cure. He's an amazing guy. He started out at like 700 pounds, and now he's doing pretty well. He's been excelling this entire journey. He's been finding his own health his own way. But when I started the week, I was having problems with actually finishing all the meat that I had. I'm typically a glutton for food. I always eat a lot of food all the time. If you put something in front of me, I tend to eat everything on the plate. Now this day, I believe, was over the weekend, which is different for me, because I normally promote a meat-based diet, which is 90% meats and fats and 10% I love my life. But I wanted to figure out what if I just give up that 10%, go 100% meat-based for 90 days, and I want to see what's going to be at the end of the road as far as, better health, weight loss, and how I'm going to feel. So far, it's been great, and we're only, 5, 6, 7 days into this, and I can't really complain. But the first day I couldn't really finish that food. That was a hard thing for me, was trying to get through that food. I had to give a lot of it to the dog because there really wasn't, it wasn't a whole lot of food left, but there was enough there that I was just puzzled. The food did not taste good. Just like the claims Dr. Chafee says, he says, eat until you're satiated, you're considerably stuffed, and the food doesn't taste good. That was the first time, even on a meat-based diet, where the food just didn't taste good. The meat didn't taste good anymore, and I lost the urge to want to keep eating more. I mean, this is all new. This is all strange to me, and this is just me coming out here and just telling you guys exactly what happened. Now, after I talked to Todd, he just said it might be meat aversion, or I might need more fat, stuff like that. And that did make a lot of sense. I took that to heart, and then I kept on, throughout the next day. Day 2 went much better. I felt like I was very satiated. Everything tasted good. I ate until stuffed. But that day, that was the day where I started to feel like ketosis kicked in. And I feel like it kicked in a lot quicker because I've always been doing, throughout this journey, I've been doing primarily a 90-10, meat-based diet. And so I got into ketosis pretty darn fast. Now by day 3, 4, and 5, I was feeling a lot of energy. I was feeling more energy than I did previously when I thought I was feeling a lot of energy. I was able to wake up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, get up, drink my coffee, get my stuff, get ready to go. I'm at work by 5 in the morning. Not a problem. I didn't have any mid-morning dips or any afternoon dips. I didn't require a lot of anything. So I was just drinking water, and at work we do have some coffee. So once in a while I was getting a black coffee from work, but that's just because I like the flavor of coffee. I can manage to get through the entire day without any coffee at all, and I just drink water all day. Now, we've had a lot of big projects at work, so I've been delegated a lot of responsibilities, duties, training type duties and stuff like that to help new people that are coming into the company just understand what's going on and hopefully try to do their job in the most safe and effective way. So I've been able to manage like 3 or 4, maybe 5 different projects at the same time and do pretty well, and also communicate with management back and forth, about the daily duties. This is something I used to struggle with before I started losing weight because I had so much sugar addiction, and the sugar and the excess carbohydrates were making it really, really hard to communicate. Now, if somebody said something I didn't like on a job site, I would have gotten offended before. I don't get offended anymore when I eat this way. I don't know what it is about it, but it just makes me reasonable. It makes me sensible. I just look at them like, are you serious? Okay, let's figure this out because we got stuff to do. We got to go make money. And this is what we're here for, is to do a job, not argue. But anyhow, so the ability to communicate is something that I found that was extremely powerful throughout even a meat-based diet. That change evolved pretty quickly. And if you're considering getting into a carnivore meat-based type diet, I would definitely recommend starting out, the same way everybody else starts out when they're doing all of this, which is start learning some basic fasting, figure out an eating principle, learn about the keto diet, learn how to do the keto diet a little bit, and then transition into something similar to KetoVore, which is kind of like a meat-based diet, but it allows a little bit of excess room. I moved on to let's say a meat-based diet pretty quickly because it was something I was already naturally doing, which is basically 90% meats and fats, 10%. I don't care, whatever you want to eat in the kitchen, go ahead, eat 10% of that, but you gotta just be mindful as to what the 10% is. And that seemed to work out really well. And I also had myself on a structured schedule of 5 days a week. So almost everything I've done up to this point until I started this BBBE challenge for 90 days has been structured around a 5-day schedule. So Monday through Friday, which is typically my work week, and then Saturday and Sunday were the only 2 days I sloughed off. But I wanted to see what would happen. Okay, I'm going to try to go 100% and see what benefits I can find at the end of this rainbow, because so far everything I've been trying on the carnivore spectrum has completely blown me away. And also, when I got started on all this carnivore diet stuff, I was not a believer. I thought everything these carnivores were saying on the internet was a bunch of hogwash, because I have never experienced anything so magical before, and it's not magic. It just happens. It happens naturally. You want to really excel at work, up your protein levels, eat more meats and fats. You're going to excel at work. All that computer work you got, that's not going to bog you down. All that paperwork you got at the end of the day, it's all going to start to fall together into place like a puzzle. And there's other carnivores out there that will say the exact same thing that I'm talking to you about right now. Everything will just make sense, and your days will just go a whole lot better. You'll be able to excel in the workplace. You'll be able to get promoted, make more money, and do a lot more tasks throughout your day, and not come home tired and wasted and just feel like everything is running you over like a freight train. That's what carbs and sugar does to you. It makes you feel like crap, makes you not want to wake up in the morning, makes life horrible. So, okay, guys, if you like honest videos like this, please subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell for our next upload. Be sure to hit that like button. It really does help. me just try to get this stuff out to people, because that's really all I'm trying to do, is just help people that might need a little help, maybe inspire somebody here or there. And I did want to say, if it wasn't for you guys, I would not be to this point right now. If it wasn't for the viewers coming back, let me know about your weight loss journey, your struggles. I might be able to help you out a little bit with a little comment here or there. I do have an email attached to the channel. Feel free to email me at any time. I do respond to these people that email me or send me messages. You can connect on Facebook. I'm at Walter King. That's just one of those accounts that I created a long time ago, and Facebook won't let me change my name. So you can find me at Walter King. My first name is John, but yeah. Anyways, like I say, at the end of all of my videos, I do hope to see you in the next one.